dancing to my tunes. Is it too much? It's not too much. I wanna be on fourth list if wishes were horses. Is it too much? It's not too much. If I want money, I do want dance.
To teach you how to make boot and boob enlargement lotion. Don't worry about my looks right now. This is a no makeup tutorial, so just take me as you see me. All right, having said that, let's begin. To make your boob and boot enlargement lotion, you'll be needing what we call Fenugreek. Then you will need your Fennel. You will need your Akpi seeds. That is the common name that it is known with in Nigeria. However, in my description, I shall be writing the botanical name, and I'll write Akpi seeds in bracket. For those that don't understand what Akpi seed is, probably you are in a location outside Africa and you want to make this lotion, that will be for you. All right, what I did was to grind 3 tablespoons of my fenugreek, my fennel, and my Akpi seed, and I blended it with olive oil and allowed it to stay for 2 days before extracting it. Here I have 100 ml of my fenugreek, fennel, and Akpi seed. That's how easy it is to make an oil of your choice. Then I made a paste of my seeds. And how did I make this paste that you're seeing? This paste right here was made by grinding fenugreek, fennel, and Akpi seed and dissolving it in water for 10 hours. Then afterwards, I added hot water to it, blended it, and extracted it with a cheesecloth. When you are using your cheesecloth, make sure that your cheesecloth is a very, very clean cheesecloth. Alright, these are the main ingredients. Without this, you'll be beating around the bush. Without this, you will not say that you are making your boob and boot enlargement lotion. Now, there are people that also add soya beans and maca root powder. I looked for maca root powder in my location but could not access it. However, since I know that my fenugreek, fennel, and Akpi seeds will work just fine, especially when combined with olive oil, I'll go ahead and use it that way. And it works. It works very, very effectively. There are people that even use just fenugreek and fennel and it works for them. When you add Akpi seeds, fennel, and your fenugreek, it will work perfectly. If you add maca root powder, then it will also be an addition. If you want, you can also add soya beans. But there are people that react to soya beans oil. There are people that once they start using soya beans, they begin to have breakouts. Then you can research on the health benefits of fenugreek, fennel, and maca root powder. If you are a woman and you want to be very, very healthy, you have to employ the use of these seeds and roots. And one of the easiest way that you can easily get these roots and seeds absorbed in your system is to make this lotion, okay? Alright, so you'll be needing your fennel, fenugreek, and Akpi seeds paste. Then you need your oil. What I have here is 900 ml of my paste. Then I have 100 ml of my oil. The next thing you will be needing is your emulsifying wax. to bind your oil and your water together. And here I have about 120 grams of my emulsifying wax. Then you will need your citric acid to serve as a preservative. You will need your vitamin E. Of course, vitamin E is very, very good for the skin. It nourishes the skin and it also preserves the oils in your products. Then we'll be needing our propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is a binder. It helps in binding all your chemicals together. And when you add fragrance to your product, it also helps your fragrance to last long. Then we'll be needing our fragrance. Here I have a combination of lavender and happiness. Then the next thing you'll be needing is your papaya oil. I made this papaya oil by myself, so you need a drop of papaya oil to nourish your skin. Then I have my carrot and turmeric oil. This will help take off stretch mark from your skin. I have my neem butter. It has been melted. Your melted neem butter, I'll take a little bit of this. Neem is very, very good for the skin. It soothes the skin, is antibacterial, is anti-inflammatory. It's a whole lot of things put together. You can do a little research on your neem oil and you will know just what I'm talking about. This is your rose water. You'll be needing rose water in your products. Then you will need formalin. Formalin is a preservative. It will help your product to last very long. Assuming your product is supposed to last for 1 week, your citric acid and formalin will make your product last more than 2 years. Then you'll be needing your glycerin. Glycerin is a moisturizer, so you need it on your skincare products. Then you'll be needing color. Alright, having said that, we employ a very easy step. We're going to be using local methods so that you will not have an excuse as to why you cannot make it. But if you cannot make it, that is why people like me exist, okay? You call me, I can make this product and send to you anywhere within and outside Nigeria. Even if you're in the US and you call me and ask for this product, I'll make the products for you. The only thing you need to do is to pay for your shipment and also pay for the product. That's just it. If you are within Nigeria or within West Africa and so, you pay for your web bill or your shipments and you also pay for the products. Web bill anywhere within Nigeria should not cost more than 1,000 or 1,500 naira for web bill. Then the products, I sell 200 ml for 3,000 naira. So you can see that I'm just teaching you how to make a whole lot of money and how to ensure that the products you're using is an organic product, okay? Everything I'm using here is not chemically based. The only chemical based products we have here are our formalin and citric acid. Aside from that, there is nothing here that is chemically based. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is to light up our gas. Make sure the heat is very, very low. This is my cosmetology pot. I use this pot strictly for my cosmetic products, alright? And you'll see how very easy it is. I'm waiting for my pot to dry. It is very, very easy to make cream. But if you think that you get confused along the line, just call me. That is why Machine Art is here for you. I'll make a product that you will enjoy and you will also call me to demand for more of this product, because you won't see any negative effect. If you are a woman and you don't know that you need fenugreek, fennel and Akpi seeds in your system, then it's a bombshell mistake. You're making a great mistake. You need this to balance up your hormone as a woman, okay? It makes you very healthy, aside from sending messages to the right places to start producing estrogen in those places. That's the only thing it does. It's not as if you use a chemical. So you pour your oil, make sure that your heat is very, very low. Pour this oil in here. Then you pour your emulsifying wax. So I just poured my fenugreek, fennel and Akpi seed oil, and I've poured in my emulsifying wax. Don't forget that I said your emulsifying wax is what binds your oil and water together. Without this emulsifying wax, everything you are producing right now will just collect on one side. Your oil will collect on one side, it will collect at the top, then your water will collect below at the bottom. Okay, your oil and emulsifying wax has melted. The next thing you do is to pour your paste inside, and there's a reason for pouring this paste inside, okay? The reason why you pour it inside is because if you don't pour it inside, it's not going to smoothen. You know, it will never ever smoothen. You will have a whole lot of challenge with your products. If you want your product to be very, very smooth, then you have to pour it inside like this and stir properly as I'm stirring. So let your emulsifying wax and your paste to mix very well. I will get little water to rinse my paste and pour inside my products. Okay, so I've poured it in here. I'll still get some more water. The reason why I'm adding a little bit of water is because, you know, our 900 ml of water ingredients is already a paste, so it's already thick. You understand? If you are using ordinary water, for instance, if you're making a cream and you're using ordinary water, your 1 liter of water has 150 grams of your emulsifying wax. If you use 950 grams when you have a liter of water, then you will get it. But for this, I didn't use up to that. I used 120 grams, and you saw me still adding water. So that's what you do. You mix it and make sure that your lotion is properly mist. You know what many people do is that they grind this Fenugreek and Fennel and they add little water. Once it forms a thick paste, they rub it on their boob like that. Then how long will you continue to do that? These seeds are edible, so is it not better you just make lotion and extract it so that that paste will still be on the right places? That is just what I've done. That is what many ladies out there don't know. I've just shown you how you can make a lotion with that paste without doing away with your paste. The only thing you do away with from your seeds is the chaff. Aside from the chaff, you don't throw away that part of the seed that is inside. It's just the back you throw away, but the seed itself you don't throw away. That is what forms your paste. Okay, so at this stage you can see that your lotion is already very smooth, so you can off it and go ahead and start adding your ingredients. So now that we have a very smooth paste of our cream, this is our cream base for boob and boot enlargement lotion. We'll go ahead and add up our ingredients. The first thing I'm going to add is glycerin. I'll be adding 5 ml of glycerin to this 1 liter of our lotion. Then I'll stir. Then I'll add vitamin E. I'll be adding 2 ml of our vitamin E oil. So I'll stir. Remember, I'm only using this manual mixer because the cream is not much. Okay, if you're making, say, some liters, if you're making more than 1 liter of this cream, or if you want to make even 20,000 liters, then you have to get an electric mixer to do the job for you. So the next thing I'll do is to add our neem oil. I just added 5 ml of our neem oil. To soak the skin very well. Then I'm going to add 5 ml of our carrot and turmeric oil. Remember that you have to add your oils while your cream is still very warm. If you do that, then it will mix very well. If you allow your cream to cool totally before adding your oils, the oil are going to be suspended at the top. So if you've been doing that and you've been having a little bit problem, then that is just what happened. I'll add 3 ml of our papaya oil. Then I'll stir. If you notice that your cream is not warm, please warm it up a little bit before adding your oils. If you just pour oil like that, it's going to collect at the top of your cream, and you know it will not be attractive like that. Okay, as it is, my cream is still very warm. Okay, so the next thing I will do right now is to add my propylene glycol. I'll be adding 2 ml of propylene glycol. Your propylene glycol, don't forget I say, is a binder. It's going to bind your ingredients together, okay? The beautiful thing with this cream is that it will always sell. It's either somebody is trying to increase her boob or increase her hip or increase her boot. So whatever case it is, then you sell. And this is a cream that will make you healthy. As a woman, you need all these seeds. You need to include these seeds in your daily routine. We blend some of these seeds with our spices, and that is what we use in cooking because we need it in our body system. You can browse about these seeds: Fenugreek, Fennel, and Akpi seeds, and you will know their health benefit. I'll add our color. Color is to taste, so you add color until you're satisfied with the color of the cream. I'm going to be adding pink color here. So when I'm satisfied with the color of my cream, then I'll leave it at that. You can see that my cream is mixing well. That's because it is still very, very warm. If you allow your cream to cool, then you will not like the outcome. And the next thing I'll do is to add my preservative. So I'll be taking 5 grams of citric acid to add to my 1 liter of my boob and boot enlargement lotion. So I'll dissolve my citric acid with rose water. This is citric acid, this is my rose water. So I'll dissolve it with my rose water and add to my cream. Okay, so I'll add this. Stir properly. You know, I say you add your ingredients while your cream is still warm. I didn't say hot, well, it is still warm. You know, we have different ways of making lotion. This boob and boot enlargement lotion, if you're using these ingredients that I've used, then you have to do it this way so that you get a cream that is very effective, and so that your lotion will mix very well and be very, very smooth, you know, to the skin. Then the next thing I'll do is to add 5 ml of formalin. So I've just added 5 ml of formalin. These preservatives that you've added can make your cream last more than 2 years. That's the power of preservative for you. Alright guys, I will be adding my fragrance. My fragrance is the last thing I'm going to be adding. Then I'll transfer it to the container that I can further transfer it to the containers I want to package the lotion in. So I'll be adding 10 ml of my fragrance. Okay. I added 10 ml of my fragrance so that my lotion will smell good, so that it will have a very good fragrance. You know, lavender is very good, and this is a mixture of lavender and happiness. Okay guys, now that our cream is still very warm, I'm going to transfer it to our measuring cup. Can you see? So here is our lotion. Can you see how smooth this is? If you had not warmed your paste together with your emulsifying wax and your oil, it won't have been as smooth as this, because what you had was a paste, not an ordinary water. So there's a difference. Can you see? Guys, this is your beautiful cream. So when you take your bath, what you do at every time of the day, in the morning and in the evening before you sleep, you just take a little of this cream, then you rub it on your boob on an anti-clockwise direction. Then you also take this cream, you scoop a little and rub on your butt and whichever area you want to be voluminous. What this cream does is to send messages to your body to start producing what we call estrogen on that part of the body. Your estrogen is the hormone of maturity of the woman. You know, men have testosterone, women have estrogen. Then what differentiates between a woman who is not pregnant and a woman who is pregnant is what we call the progesterone. So when a woman begins to produce progesterone, it therefore means that she is pregnant. But this one is not a progesterone. This is an estrogen. And there is a secret. If you are a woman that produces too much of testosterone, this can also lower the level of the testosterone you produce a little bit. It has the ability to lower it. So when you keep and stay tuned to Machine Art channel, you'll be learning a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Do you know that by just watching my videos, you can become an entrepreneur, except you're not fast, except you're not a fast learner. Can you see? This is our cream, guys. So you can go ahead and package this cream. Like I said, I sell 200 ml of this cream for 3,000 naira, and what I have here is 1,000 ml. So 1,000 ml times, if you divide to 200 ml, that means you have 5 of your 200 ml times 3,000. How much is it? That is 15k. So this cream you're seeing here is a 15,000 naira cream, you know, and I'm very proud of it that way. This is 15k, guys, and this is 10 cl, which is equivalent to 1 liter. This is a 1 liter cream, and that's the way it is. It is not easy to get these seeds, and you know that you spend a lot. You can see all the things that are added to the cream. I will not just say I've added this and that without really adding it. Alright guys, so guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share with your loved ones, and also subscribe down below so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you.